Good morning, friends. We are getting ready to head home. We wish we had a couple more days here, but we're looking forward to our next trip. We have had a fantastic time doing new things and exploring new areas in our state, and I highly recommend St. Helena's Island, specifically Beaufort and the Hunting Island State Park. They also have a campground there too, but it does fill up. It books 2 years in advance at some certain times of the year, so make sure you're checking their calendar for that. And they also have season passes where you can come in and visit the lighthouse. It's going to take 2 years to refurbish it, so keep that in mind too when you're planning your stay. Like I had said in a previous vlog, I'm so overwhelmed. There's so much more to do here that we did not get accomplished, so of course we have to come back. That's just a given. But we hope that you've enjoyed it so far, and yeah, I think we're going to start heading down to the car as soon as Damon gets back, and then sadly start heading home, but with joyful hearts because we know we can do this again. It's sad to be leaving.
No.
Me too. Free breakfast. This is a Western style omelet, potatoes, and then bacon. And we have cranberry juice, and Damon has orange juice. And then their dark roast coffee is so good. So we highly recommend Hampton Inn. We're leaving the hotel, and last night there were like 5 raccoons playing around these trees and went up that palm tree. There's some red berries there. They look like holly berries, so I don't know if they were there eating that or just trying to figure out what there was to eat. I may or may not have thrown some french fries and crackers out there. Here is the entrance to the Marine Corps Air Station. There's the base right there. And then here are all these. Wow, that's so cool. Here's more of that military base. So the Spanish Moss Trail is 5 miles long in elevation 19.2.
Capital Coffee Company.
That's really cool.
House right there.
That's really cool house. Beautiful tree. We learned something about the ferns. It's called resurrection fern. That's on that tree. It's pretty cool. I've never heard of it before.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is, what did you say, it was a train depot? It's supposed to be the old train depot. We'll see if there's anything to read. Something that smells really good. What is that?
Fresh cut grass.
Oh, I used to hate fresh cut grass smell, but it smells so good right here. I caught something in his blade. Oh look, there's a little free library.
Yeah, you don't need the free library.
Leash and clean. Oh yeah, your pets. Oh. Whoa, this is cool, Michaela. Look, you're in a train station. There's friends of Spanish Moss Trail, people who have gifted $2,500 or more is on the end, $1,000, 5 and 10, 5.
Like Doug and Carrie when King Queen did the 500.
Wow, Michaela, this is so cool. This is an old train station. There's books and Beanie Babies on the wall. I don't know what the point of that is, but that's pretty cool. I don't know if they're just treasures placed out here for someone to take as they wish. This is pretty cool. Never been inside one before. Yeah. We'll have to do some research. There's a nice door with a... It's hard to see in here. The lighting's really off, but there's a sliding door right here, a wooden one. Here we go. Yeah, you can see one down here too. Cool, huh? Some people are super ambitious. We're not some of them. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna see if there's anything right here to read. Ow. Yeah, here we go. Industrial Beaufort. Here's where we are right now. Large warehouse is all that remains of a once thriving industrial complex that developed around the Port Royal Railroad Depot between the 1870s and 1924. Gulf Refining Co., the Texas Company bulk plant, and Standard Oil Company built businesses on the west side of the railroad. The city lighting plant, which sent power down Bay Street, was on the east side of the railroad, along with North Christensen and Sons Gin Warehouse and the passenger station. The warehouse was built in 1915 by Charles F. Danner and Co. as a grocery warehouse, and by the 1940s it housed building supplies and was operated by Kinghorn Brothers Co. So here is where is this where we are? Yeah, this is where we are. We're at the passenger station, and here is all of this other goodness. That is pretty cool. Very interesting. There's pipeline marker. Yeah, this is the road. This is pretty cool. Okay, so now we are at the old Seacoast Packing Company. They packaged pickles, tomatoes, grocery warehouse, and meat packing plant. So this is pretty awesome. This is all that's left of it, and they've got a crew out here cleaning right now. So that's pretty amazing. I don't know what they're gonna do with it. There's some inappropriate graffiti on the side where I would have shown you. There's some on the front too, but just look at the building and not the graffiti. It's just really cool.
There was somebody that did a thing and they came here and they got up in there and they walked around and looked at it.
Yeah, you probably can when it's a little darker.
No, it was on a video, YouTube video, where they come in there and walk through this.
Okay. It's private property though, so I don't want to try it. But it says, constructed in 1920 to benefit the people of Beaufort. It was built next to the Charleston and Western Carolina Railroad. As a meat packing plant, local businessmen hope to diversify an industrial and agricultural economy of the town by encouraging farmers to raise livestock. The plant failed almost immediately. The building was later used as a grocery warehouse, a tomato canning plant, and eventually a pickle packing plant. I knew I loved this building. The Seacoast Packing Company plant is listed near the National Register of Historical Places. The National Register is a list of important historic properties that contribute to our American heritage. The pickle factory is most important because it connected to Beaufort's agricultural and industrial history and has a distinctive architecture. When it was constructed, the factory was surrounded by other commercial buildings in an active industrial area. Today is the only standing reminder of the revival of Beaufort economy between World War I and World War II. It's a national treasure. Super beautiful.
More. I think that one guy did a YouTube video where he came down here and walked in that place.
Yeah, probably.
Or more, I think it was that ghost. Not the ghost one, but...
Oh, smell.
Well,
There's that fresh cut grass again.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure he came in here and walked around in that place.
Here's this end. I don't see anything derogatory on this end. I'll give you a different view of it.
So I knew I got on the first back. You sell mine.
We are told to believe that this is the area that Forrest Gump was running down that led to the bridge. This does not connect to the bridge, but this is the area where he would have been running that led to the bridge. It's gorgeous, this whole area. Simply stunning, and there's a lot of boat docks on these houses that were over to the right. Because they are private personal residences, I didn't film them. They are gorgeous. This last one right here, absolutely phenomenal. Wraparound porch and a double garage with a full living quarters up above the garage as well. And then there's some marsh over here too. Views are just spectacular. I mean, you never get a bad view.
Okay, I'll maybe film something on my arm, so quit it.
She is beautiful. So silky. Whew, we are almost to the end of where we started. There's another cat. It's orange. Oh, there was a black one, now it's orange. But yeah, we're almost at the end of the trail, so we very close to hitting 2 miles. And I can't tell you how clean the air smells out here. Like the fresh cut grass even smells good, which I've never been a fan of. So here is the backside of that train depot. We saw yesterday down Bay Street that there were a lot of houses, not houses, but a lot of buildings that burned, and it's really sad. But to see the pieces, or to see the buildings that have remained, really says a lot to how they were built. And of course, brick ones are primarily the only ones that did remain when that happened downtown. So to see this still here is really great. So we are going to check out the little Low Country Library, Camp Conroy, if you want to follow this and see what is in here. It's decorated so cute. Look at the side of it. Someone put a Ninja Turtle over here. A Spider-Man butterfly. Beautiful stuff here inside. So here's what they have here. Forgotten Girl. Wow, this is fairly new. And then the Forgotten Girl. Pretty cover. Wing Walkers. Love Walked In. I don't know and recognize a lot of these. It's really nice here on the end of the trail. So here's part of that castle we were looking at yesterday. This is built in 1860 and Dr. Joseph Johnson House. And it is hospital number 6, called the Castle, and it is a private residence. But it was used as a hospital. And that tree is magnificent in front there. And also, you can't find this house on Zillow, but they believe it was a cash transaction in the ballpark of, what, 10 million?
Probably at least.
Potentially $10 million in cash paid for that house. Now we're going in to check out the chocolate tree. This is Damon's, like, one of his bucket list items for the trip. Oh wow, look at this. Vanna White. Mm-hmm.
Vanna White.
Look, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Gosh, it smells so good in here. There's chocolate wafers. Oh my gosh, look at all of the molds. Any kind of candy mold you could ever want in here. Yeah, it's for making the chocolate. Wow, this is really cool. These are really big.
Hello, how are you?
Hi. Whoa. Whoa, baby. I'm glad you came in here too. There's some like little chow-chow stuff. Dude, look. Look how big these are. That is insane. There's like a little Lucy tribute up here. These are fantastic. I wish I had got those Barbies way back in the day. Those are really cute. Yeah. You what? Ooh, everything looks so good. It smells good. I hope the smells are free. Ooh. These look really good. Yeah, I was looking at those too.
you. Have a good day, good weekend there. Thanks.
I think I'm gonna get one of the coffee creams. Yeah. Hi. Okay. I think that I would like 2 of the dark chocolate coffee creams, please. What, honey? You want 2 of them? And 1 peanut butter Oreo? Trying to see anything May might like. Trying to see what Michaela might like. What flavor is the?
Peanut butter, dark chocolate mint, golden Oreo.
Can we get one of the golden Oreos? See anything else? I was looking for peppermint bark, but I don't see any.
Sorry,
Oh,
back and forth.
I'm so sorry.
There's peppermint right
It's like
there.
squirrel. No. I'm gonna take a peek down here too. You want any fruit slices? So here are the rainbow slices that we got. There's watermelon, blue raspberry, cherry, orange, and key lime. Here's a close-up of the chocolates we ordered, and this is the same chocolate shop that Forrest Gump got his chocolates. That's the box he was holding in the movie. We are stopping here at this really cool-looking place. It is Low Country Cider Company Cider, Coffee, Pies, and Baked Goods. So, oh, that's the exit, so let's go in this way. Exit.
Everybody's coming in and out.
They have these nice rocking chairs where you can enjoy the sun, watch the traffic go by. It's a really lovely building. I will link the address for this below too. Really beautiful, and they have a outdoor patio area out here where you can also sit, have a picnic, just relax on your journey. And let's go ahead and go inside. They have winter specials: gingerbread latte, cookie butter latte, pecan praline, melted snowman latte, spiced ruby cider iced tea. That sounds great. I'm tempted to do the melted snowman latte, toasted marshmallow, white chocolate, and peppermint. That sounds really good. Let's go see. Oh, God bless you. Probably should pull. No, me neither. So,
How are you?
Fantastic. What am I getting for you today?
so we got Michaela a strawberries and cream. There's no light, sorry. We got Michaela the strawberries and cream smoothie, so I'm gonna try it first and I'm gonna give it to her. Wow, that is done. That is done right. I'm gonna sit it down so I get the car door open. I can't wait to see her reaction to it, because it's absolutely delicious. It's very smooth and creamy, and it almost tastes like strawberry ice cream. Let's see. Is that better? Ooh, I know it's thick, huh? You like it? I got the iced hazelnut coffee, and it looks like the syrup has settled a little bit, so I'm gonna zhuzh it up. Is it super sweet? Let's see. That is better than the coffee we had yesterday. Hands down, the best coffee. And Damon got, what did you get?
Mocha frappe, frozen.
Look at the sides of that. That is, like, that's some serious chocolate going on in there.
It's good.
You like it this better or yesterday's?
What was this?
I think the quality of coffee tastes better here. At least in mine. Oh, hands down. Much better here. I feel like the quality of their syrup is better too. Yeah, 10 out of 10 recommend this one. It is very pricey though. It is much more pricey here than it was.
Hold on.
Story time.
It was pricey. Like,
Oh, so hold on. Okay, sorry, I got stuck.
It was pricier than, you know, I mean, I think it was, but we got bread and butter pickles were like $10 a jar because you can't beat them kind of pickles because you just can't. One, I eat all the pickles in the jar, and then I cut up regular pickles and put it in that jar to let it soak, not waste it.
In the brine, yeah.
Yeah. So, drinks were $7, $8 for mine.
Michaela's smoothie was $7.
Yeah, so all the drinks probably were between $7 and $8, maybe more.
And we did get 16 ounce?
24.
We got 24 ounces.
So the large ones. But then, because I like to get certain things, I mean, something, you know, catches my eye, might see a shirt catches my eye, but they had cups, tumblers in there for putting your hot coffee in. Of course, we drink so much coffee that we have so many mugs and everything else. So that we found the tumblers in there and we didn't realize it. And she thought I said, get two. And I said, we need to get a tumbler too. So I guess we crossed paths, whatever. So we got two of the tumblers, but they say St. Helena Island, and they're kind of nice, you know, and they're really heavy duty and stuff. So yeah, they were $23 a piece. So that's probably why.
And you did get beef jerky. It was $13.
Yeah, I got beef jerky because it was $13 for a way bigger bag and more in it than the $18 we spent the other night. But you know,
that one had 3 pieces in it, right?
Yeah. But when you're on vacation, you know, there's always things that you can try that's different and you don't see. So, you know, we didn't blow a bunch of money, but it, you know, it was nice to get certain things, you know. But yeah, that's why our bill was what it was. So, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah.
So I'm saying pricier than Starbucks, unless you have a Starbucks modified drink where you're adding a lot of stuff and going off menu. But
I even drank your caramel, and it was
hazelnut actually.
Or hazelnut, and it was good. So.
And he doesn't like hazelnut. He won't drink that creamer. If he is out of creamer at home, he won't drink it. So that's a huge testimony to how fantastic this coffee is.
Back up. I'm gonna back up so you can see, you know, the building and where it's at. But I mean, it's.
I couldn't film a ton in there because it was really crowded. It was really crowded. The line was long. We were in line probably about 10 minutes.
But if you look around and film, you know, you can look around to where we're at as far as, you know. Yeah, it's a beautiful area. Not really anything around close, so, but they were just humping it when we walked in, so. And
this is just a few minutes on to Ladies Island, you know, where we have been with the bridge. You cross that bridge and immediately you're on Ladies Island, and it's what, 7-minute drive from that bridge to here. Yeah. So it's really not that far. And we crossed it. We passed it yesterday going to Huntington Beach. So, or Hunting, I don't know still what that is.
Huntington Island State Park.
There we go. That's where we were. So it really isn't that far. And funny story, we'll just tell you, I need to get my seatbelt on though. Back up. So funny story is we were getting close to the tippy top of the bridge where you go under, where the person is who controls the bridge, and the dinging started. We just barely made it by the skin of our teeth. Yeah, it started dinging because a boat was coming through, and he was just saying, oh, we don't need to be out there at 6 o'clock. We need to remember that. The bridge closes at 6. And then we're on the bridge. Ding, 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 ding. So we made it though. We didn't get stuck underneath the arms or anything. But then one thing I did learn is these nice old oak trees with the Spanish moss in them, you can't cut them. You can't cut them. Right, there's some kind of preservation thing. But if they start growing and causing
structural damage.
Yeah, if they're going to cause structural damage to your house, you have to find some way to support them, either by cable or by building like a trellis to hold them up.
Well, there was a place down the road here that had...
We passed that already?
I think so. It was 2x4s, and they had posts in the ground that they'd do that. So.
Yeah, to support the tree.
But yeah, you cannot cut them, you can't trim them, you can't do anything with them unless it's going to damage your house.
Yeah, you have to take every measure to preserve the tree. Diamond, you're gonna snore through my vlogs out and about too, not just at home? But yeah, you have to take every measure possible to preserve that tree before you're permitted to cut it. Like, it has to be taken down your house by force before you are allowed to cut it, which could be costly, you know, to save the tree. But I understand why they implement that rule. And then we found out another place. There was a hurricane. Sorry. Whoa.
Yep, I see him.
There was a hurricane that came through, I believe. Was a hurricane?
There was one at one time. Yeah.
And the fireplace chimney collapsed. And they didn't have the money to rebuild the chimney. And all of that. So the Chamber of Commerce got together and the Preservation Society got together and said, hey, we'll restore this and rebuild it for you, but it comes with a list of demands. You can't change anything about the exterior of your house. You must preserve your home because it was one of the older homes in the area. You must preserve it as we see fit. So that's pretty interesting. And then hearing about why they color or paint the underside of their patios, ceilings, whatever, blue. One is that they won't nest, like birds and bees and things like that won't nest because they think it's the sky when they fly in there. And two, the Gullah community also think that it will keep evil spirits and witches and things like that from entering into their home. So we're driving out of town, and I think that's probably the last thing we can actually film for you guys, but I hope that you have enjoyed coming along with us on this little impromptu vacation, and we look forward to coming back, and I hope that you guys will stick around if you've not subscribed and would love to go on more of our adventures in our state. Then please make sure you're commenting, subscribing, liking these videos, and share them if they are of any interest to you, or maybe want to share them with somebody who loves to travel and have never been here. So we appreciate you guys so much. We hope you had a blessed day, and we'll talk to you next time.